All right, we back. Call Yahweh Shimmy Awashai by Shimmer Kakwadash, right? So let me carry on with what I was saying. You know, like I said, them two guys I ran into today, you know, they more than likely gonna take that implant, okay? Because they believe in this society and they living good, right? But the Lord is gonna bring this place down and he's gonna punish the wicked, okay? For all their wickedness, okay? Now let's go over just to show, let's go over to Amos, okay? They got a grievous punishment coming to them, man. Amos chapter 1, and let's read a little bit of that, all right? Let's jump down to verse 11, Amos 1 and 11, and it reads, "Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword," right? Esau pursued Jacob with the sword, okay? And that's still going on today. And did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. You see? So the Most High is going to pay them back for all their wickedness. We can go from there to Isaiah 14, which is one of my favorite scriptures, one of my favorite chapters. And let's look at, actually I'm going to start at verse 1. So this is Isaiah 14 and 1, and we'll see how long this lasts, okay? Isaiah 14 and 1, "For the Lord Yahweh by Shem Yahushua will have mercy on who? On Jacob, and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord Yahweh by Shem Yahushua for servants and handmaidens, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were," right? Are we not still captive? Are we captive in this society, right? Like the 2 people that I talked about just here a little while ago, okay? And it was, like I said, it was almost like they were mocking me because, you know, they're going to get to live good, and I'm still laboring, you see? Because they trust in oppression. At least the one Jake, you know, was proud as hell, you know? Going on whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. Right. Esau, Edom is oppressing the Israelites all throughout the earth. Okay? All throughout the earth. Okay? Verse 3, "And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord Yahweh shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from the hard bondage wherein thou wast made to serve." You see? So we've been serving these devils for a long time in their wicked society. Okay? And that's who the Lord is talking about, the wicked. Go on down to verse 5, right? Well, you know what? I'll just read it. Going on to verse 4. "That thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon," right? This place, Babylon the Great, "and say, how hath the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased." Right? That golden city, that great city, as what we read in Revelation. Matter of fact, let me fold this over. We go over there to Revelation. I believe it's 18. Revelation 18. Trying to hold this thing here. And verse 9. And it reads, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her, Babylon the Great, when they shall see the smoke of her burning, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, that great city, Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth her merchandise any more. The merchandise of gold and silver and precious stones and of pearls and fine linen and purple and silk and scarlet and all fine wood and all manner of vessel of ivory and all manner of vessel of most precious wood and of brass and iron and marble and cinnamon and odor and ointments and frankincense and wine and oil and fine flour and wheat and beasts and sheep and horses and chariots and slaves and souls of men. And the fruits that thy soul lusted after are departed from thee, and all things which are dainty and good and goodly are departed from thee, and thou shalt find them no more at all. The merchants of these things which were made rich by her shall stand afar off for the fear of her torment, weeping and wailing, and saying, alas, alas, that great city that was clothed in fine linen and purple and scarlet and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, for in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught. And every shipmaster and all the company and ships and sailors and as many as trade by sea stood afar off and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, what city is like unto this great city? See, Babylon the Great, that golden city. We back up here and go back to Isaiah 14. The devil's gonna pay, man. They're gonna pay. Okay? Where was I here? Verse 5. The Lord, let me read verse 4 again. That thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how hath the oppressor ceased, the golden city ceased? The Lord, Yahweh, hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted and none hindereth. The whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth in the singing, right? So when the end comes for Babylon, you know, the saints will be singing, okay? Now let's jump to verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cast down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations, right? Not talking about the spiritual demon Satan, but it is talking about the wicked, Esau, Edom, okay, Idumea. For thou hast said in thy heart, right? For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Yeah, they got that God complex. See? Doing all their wickedness, creating all of their different devices, right? Those devices of Satan. The people who do the working of Satan. Okay? Verse 16. Slakia. Verse 15. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. Right. They're going to be destroyed eventually, but they will be brought down by the Most High's Son, Yahweh Shai. Okay? They're going to be brought low. And in the kingdom, we're going to have them, as it said, as handmaids, as servants, and so forth. Okay? They're the oppressors, and we're going to rule over them. We're going to take them captive. See? Verse 16, they that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man? See? He's talking about a race of people, right? A man, okay? Not one singular man, but a man's race, all right? His house, his descendants, okay? That's what it's referring to. Not one particular antichrist, as they like to say, okay? From them stupid Left Behind movies, okay? They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of the prisoners? And you can go on and read the rest of Isaiah 14. You know, but you get the point. The Most High is going to destroy these people. Okay? So, let's look at Revelation 12. Right? Because we bring that out all the time too. As to say that they know in this particular day and age now, they know they got a short time. So they're trying to rush and get this thing done. They're trying to get their agenda done, right? Their NWO, they're trying to get that established so that they control all the people, okay? Pulling all kind of tricks and antics, sleight of hand, smoke and mirrors, all that kind of thing. All right, this is Revelation 12, and it reads 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, right? That deceiver, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. Right? His time is running out. Okay? So that's what we're looking at when we look at it today. Okay? And the Lord's gonna bring them down finally. Let's go over to man, it's cold. Let's go over to Obadiah, if I can get to it. Freaking hands numb. Come on. Can't even get to it. Ooh. So let's look at Obadiah. And I just jump in right there, verse 15. Obadiah 15 will tell you the fate, right, of the house of Edom. And it reads, Obadiah 15, for the day of the Lord Yahweh is near upon all the heathen, as thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Right. Everything that they did to us is going to be done back to them. thy reward shall return upon thine own head. For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yea, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been. But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. Right, we're going to take them over. We're going to take everything from them. See? Verse 18, and the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua has spoken it. See, it's going to be done away with. We could also, let's see, also get Jeremiah. Salakia. Man, it's cold out here. Boy, Salakia. Let's look at Jeremiah 49, and let's make this quick if we can. 49 and 7. Jeremiah 49 and 7. Hold on, y'all. All right, 49 and 7. And it reads, concerning Edom, thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? Flee ye, turn back. 12 deep, O inhabitants of Dedan, for I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, the time that I will visit him. If grape gatherers come to thee, would they not leave some gleaning grapes? If these be by night, will they destroy till they had enough? But I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. Leave thy fatherless children, I will preserve them alive, and let thy widow trust in me, for thus saith the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken, and art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. For I have sworn by myself, saith the Lord, that Basra shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be perpetual waste. I've heard a rumor from the Lord Yahweh, an ambassador is sent unto the heathen, saying, gather ye together and come against her and rise up to battle, to the battle, for lo, I will make thee small among the heathen and despised among men. The terribleness hath deceived thee, and the pride of thy heart. Right, them people are really, really proud, man. You know, they're really proud. You see? Let's see. Back to verse 16. Thy terribleness hath deceived thee, and the pride of thine heart, O thou that dwelleth in the clefts of the rocks. Did not Job tell you that that's where they lived? In the caves, in the clefts of the rocks? See? That holdest the height of the hill, though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, right? Is that not their symbol, right? The eagle in Roman times, of ancient Rome, and now in this time of Rome, right? Because that's where we are. That's who's controlling it. See? So let's go on. I will bring thee down from thence, saith the Lord. Verse 17. Also Edom shall be a desolation. Everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished, and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof. As in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighboring cities thereof, saith the Lord, no man shall abide there, neither shall a son of man dwell in it. Behold, he shall come up like a lion from the swelling of Jordan against the habitation of the strong, but I will certainly make him run away from her, and who is a chosen man I may appoint over her, for who is like me, and who will appoint me the time, and who is that shepherd that will stand before me. Lock you. Verse 20, therefore hear the counsel of the Lord Yahweh that he hath taken against Edom, and his purpose that he hath proposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. Okay? And it goes on. You can read that, the smallest of them, will be like those over there in that land now. Okay? The ones that they call Israelis, the least of the flock. See? In which most of them, business-wise, are the ones who are running everything in the earth. Everything from movies, entertainment, media, television, newspapers, magazines, all the industries, right? Even most of them will, if they're not, their father was or their grandfather was, as far as owners of professional sports teams and the industry itself and their commissioners and so on and so forth, right? They're all Edomites. They're all from the tribe of Amalek, almost all of them, okay? And pretty much that's gonna do it. I mean, that's pretty much it. Let's just close out. You know what? I read down to verse. I'll read down to verse 22. I think I stopped at 20. Let's go down to 22. This is still Jeremiah 49. The earth is moved at the noise of her fall. At the cry, the noise thereof was heard in the Red Sea. Behold, he shall come up and fly as the eagle and spread the wings over Basra, and at that day shall the heart of the mighty men of Edom be as the heart of a woman in her pains. Right. When the Lord returns and takes them down, that's going to be it. They're going to be sorrowful. Let's just close out here. I don't want this thing to go back out on me. Let's go over to Revelation chapter 18. Go back over to 18, I think. Because payback's going to be a bitch for them. I jump in I just jump in at verse 3, talking about Babylon the Great. All right, jump in at verse 3, and it reads, "For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth will wax rich through the abundance of her delicacies. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. Yeah, when we get taken up, okay? For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High hath remembered her iniquity. Babylon the Great. Reward her even as she has rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works. In the cup which she hath filled, fill to her double. Right? So they're going to get a double portion of what they dished out to us, the Israelites. All right? Babylon is going to be finished here real soon. We'll see what the week brings, right? All right? And with that, we'll close out with that, right? So giving all praise to the Most High, Yahweh by Shem, Yahweh Shai by Shem Rakakodas. Double honor to the apostles and elders, great millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect out there. I'll see you all again real soon, right? Lord willing, I'll bring another lesson real soon, all right? Shalom.